Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I am sitting here at VidSummit with Matt Fisher, aka
MrShortGame.
So Matt recently got the Canon M50 and we're gonna do an unbagging.
Where did it go? Okay, bam.
So Matt, how long have you had this camera?
About a month.
About a month. Cool. So Matt's had some experience with it. I'm in the space to buy a new camera, and I haven't decided exactly which route I'm going to go. I think I want to stick with the mirrorless because it's small,
Fantastic.
It's light, it's compact. I can throw a complete rig in my backpack and go and be prepared in any situation.
Yeah, ready to go. Bam.
Awesome.
Love this thing. What do you want to know?
So tell us a little bit about the M50 and what do you like about it? What are some of the features that you're really enjoying?
So first of all, I'm a camera snob because I come from the TV production world. So I would use a red camera if I could, but you know, it's just not.
What? Not an ARRI?
It's not well. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so question for you guys, for the filmmakers anyway, red or ARRI? I want to see a comment. Post up. Which would you rather have?
Well, how much money do I have?
Money's no object.
All right.
And they have more Oscar noms on films that have been shot on ARRI.
Yeah,
Anyway,
okay. Well,
side note, no big deal.
all right. Okay, so this is my first mirrorless camera.
Okay.
All right, I was going DSLR all the way.
So what have you been on up to this point?
Well, my iPhone 6s Plus. Prior to this, I sold off
The
my other
iPhone
camera.
doesn't qualify as a DSLR.
I had the Canon 6D.
Okay. Yeah, full frame.
Full frame camera,
Yeah.
love that. But for video, fantastic video, but there was no flip out screen. It wasn't great for the vlogging.
A little cumbersome for vlogging.
Yeah, so I wanted to go smaller, more compact, flip out screen, that whole world. So went with the Canon M50. Size is great.
Yeah.
The first thing I did when I got it, well, I shot some stuff, and to be honest, I don't know, I can't like definitely say this happened or didn't happen, but I felt like it was a little too, it wasn't wide enough. But then
At a 15?
At a 15, you know, it's a little bit of a crop sensor.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's not
true.
full frame.
So it's probably coming in at 15 if it's crop sensor, probably what, like 28,
Yeah,
somewhere
but
in there.
I don't know. Sure, it was out here. It felt like it was a little tight, but when I updated the firmware, I don't know. Now it feels great. The framing looks wider, so I don't know if there's something with that or not. But I would recommend updating your firmware as soon as you get the camera to the newest version.
Okay.
Which you just go on the website, download it to your card, put it in. Just follow the directions. You'll get it. It's easy.
Yeah. And if you don't know how to update your firmware in your card, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below for a video on how to do that. So we'll take care of that for you.
All right. Okay, the cons of this, just the touch screen is great, but when you're using it, when I flip it open, I'm always touching something. So that's kind of annoying. Just to grab it, you can hear it beeping.
Now, can you disable that?
You can disable it, but then when you're out here and you want to focus on yourself, you want it enabled.
Right, yeah.
Because the face detection might disappear, and then you just have to tap it again to get the focus back where you want it to be.
Yeah.
So I want it enabled. The other thing that might frustrate you is once you put your hand over the eyepiece, the screen goes black. There's a feature where you disable that.
Okay, so it's detecting if you're like taking a photo or...
Yeah, like once you put your eye up to it, your LCD would go black and then your eyepiece would be engaged.
Huh, okay.
But it was annoying when you get over here and you're trying to do something and it keeps going black.
Yeah.
So you'll want to disable that if you're using the LCD a lot.
So be sure and disable that feature so you don't lose your interactivity with your menu.
I mean, these are the cons, which are few and far between. I would say your white balance, I would not use auto white balance. You'll be close, but it'll slightly be off.
Well, as a filmmaker, we never want to use auto white balance anyway, right?
True. But you do. It's it's one
on
less
your
thing.
6S, you don't really have control over white balance. So.
Not much. But I don't want to think about too many things, so I would like some auto features. I do a lot of golf course stuff, so I like to have, unfortunately, like my f-stop, I like that in auto mode when I'm on the golf course, just because I'm moving in and out of shade and not shade, and I don't want my frame rate or my shutter speed to change, and I don't want my ISO to change if I can help it.
Yeah.
The only challenge with that is when it starts getting darker, when you're in close, it'll brighten up, and then you back off, and it goes dark again. Because it's again.
So it's adjusting your exposure automatically.
Right.
Now, do you have manual control over that?
You have manual control.
Yeah. Okay.
But for me, when I'm on the
it's
course,
a hassle to
one
try
less
to.
thing.
Yeah. Because you're trying to play a golf game at the same time. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want my frame rate set. I want my ISO as low as possible, and then I just want it to do one thing, and it gets it most of the time. But when it starts getting darker, that's where it has the issue. Other than that, I mean, those are the cons. Everything else is fantastic. I mean, the image is crystal clear.
Yeah.
I could sync it with my phone super easy.
Oh, so it has the Wi-Fi enabled.
I mean, I got the Wi-Fi. Just hit the button here on the side, bam, and then I go to my phone, and I just hit it. The Wi-Fi, it'll see here, and I click it, and I can shoot video or photos.
So you can control it from your phone. Can you control?
Exactly.
You can control it.
You can control.
That's a really cool feature, especially if you're a one-man band basically, and you're setting up your camera, and you don't have, and you want to set it up and to be able to get some distance other than holding it.
Right.
Then you can put it on a tripod,
and you're good to go. So
awesome.
Like for me, when I'm shooting my thumbnails, if I'm in it, and I frame myself and I have it on a tripod and I back off, and I hit the 10-second delay, like it'll focus on where I am when I hit the button, not where I want to be in the position.
Oh, that's a good point.
So you need to have something. So I have my phone where I am, and then I click my phone, and it focuses on me now.
And does it also it'll give you a video monitor, so you can actually monitor what the camera's seeing?
Exactly. So here you go.
That's cool.
Like.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and then right there, it's seeing.
Yep.
That, and then as I move it, you can see all that, dude. Just focus out.
That's cool.
We're solid.
Yeah.
And then I could choose where I want it to focus, anywhere in here. Mess around, do all my other settings that I want.
That's really cool.
So that's a great feature when you're a one-man band.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yep.
That's what I love. You can use all your Canon lenses with an adapter.
Right, because that's the R, right? The EOS R.
The EOS
R mount.
I'm not sure about that.
I believe it.
I don't think it is. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to check on it.
It's an EOS. It's an M mount.
Oh, it's an EOS M.
Yeah,
Okay.
EOS M mount, and so, but this is a kit lens, which I really love. It's a 15 to 45, 15 to 45, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
And then if you just want to upgrade to a more shallow depth of field lens, you just get the adapter. You're good to go.
That's cool. Awesome. So, price point versus value. I think that for me, when I'm buying something new, or like whether it's a phone or a computer or a camera or anything electronic or anything for that matter, what I'm paying for price-wise versus the value that I'm getting. Would you say that it's a great value for the price point? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, what is this, $600, $700? For the price, your value is high. You're getting a great value for the price. So that's what, obviously what I was worried about, because, you know, you could spend a lot of money on cameras.
Yes.
I've spent a lot of money, and you use just a couple functions of it.
Right, yeah.
So are you using, you might spend $2,500 on a camera.
Yeah.
Are you using $2,500 of the camera?
Right.
Or
right.
are you using $800 of that camera?
Right.
And I think that's what you got to look at. Like, okay, how much of the camera am I going to use? And just divide it, like figure it out. And then do the math. Say, okay, subtract. I'm using 75% of the camera. It's $2,500. That's, whereas this, I use probably 90% of the camera.
Yeah.
90. No one's going to use everything.
Right, yeah.
But it's a great little rig.
Yeah, dude, it's very cool. Hey, man, thanks so much for taking the time and sitting down with us. If you haven't checked out Matt's channel, he's MrShortGame. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below. And even if you're not into golf, go check out his channel and see how he's using this camera and some of the other things that he uses to film his channel, and just the different angles and the creativity that he uses. He was telling me earlier, he put this on a slider. It tweaks the slider on an angle. I'm gonna go back and watch some of those videos.
They're brand new. I just broke the slider out of dusted off the cobwebs in that puppy.
Nice. But yeah, so be sure and check that out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. You know what to do with all the buttons and things.
Hit 'em.
Don't forget to subscribe to this guy. Join the film crew. And until next time, cheers.